Hey folks, how you doing? Suzy Meadows here. Welcome. It is Friday, March 24th at 1 p.m. I hope you've had a good lunch. I'm on my lunch break, so I thought I'd come on and do a really, I like it. It's a fun, it may be messy, but I can show you how it's not very messy at all. But a project using our Shimmery White Embossing Paste. I'm Suzy Meadows. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Central Indiana. And I try to come on every week and show a crafty project. I also do classes live, live, yes, but in person at the Lebanon Library here in Central Indiana once a month. So, but hey, I think as you come on, let me know you're joining me by leaving a comment. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure and check on my other device and make sure that I am broadcasting. Good. It looks like I am, which is lovely. I'm going to see if I can see comments as they come on. So, but yes, welcome. March 24th, Friday, 1 p.m. It's my lunch time. Going to do some crafting. So I am going to go ahead and move you to my workspace so we can get started. So, you know that means I'm going to get up close and personal. I always have to double check where my buttons are. So here we go. Yes, I hope you are having a good day. It is here in Central Indiana. It's cloudy. It's a little bit rainy, but it's not bad. I'm inside. So, okay, good. It looks like you can see things. Now, I teased you with this photo earlier on. I was getting ready to put some paste on here, and so I wanted to show you what it looked like when I was done. Because you just have to see, can you see that sparkle? Let me get it at the right angle so you can see the sparkle. There, you can see it. So now I'm going to use that on the front of a card here, but I'm going to do that in just a minute. I want to go ahead and use this and show you how I can use this embossing paste to make this gorgeous color. So I'm actually going to use a different color. I am going to use, this is our Starry Sky. And so I have a piece, this is going to be my card right here. That's, half a sheet scored, and it's going to be like that. But I'm going to add not only embossing paste, but I am going to add some ink also. And I think I'll just switch this over here. There we go. Get this out of the way. Now this is, I'll come back. I'll do that. So the quickest way. Now I like to tape it down because I have problems keeping it in place otherwise. And I think that looks pretty. Here we go. We'll straighten it up just a little bit. So I'm going to just tape this down. These are artistic masks, or I call them stencils. So, but I'm going to add color on this first. And to do that, I've got to get my ink pad. We're going to use the Starry Sky. And this is a blending brush. And I'm just going to come over here because I'm going to add a little bit of color here. Okay. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy Friday. I am so glad it's Friday. I tell you, at work, our network, I do almost all of my work on the computer. And I tell you, our network has been nuts. And it has been a challenge to get things done. So I'm ready for today, believe me. Okay, so we're going to pop this baby up. And isn't that pretty? And all we did was add just a little bit of color. Well, now I'm going to use the embossing paste. And actually, I'm going to use the shimmer. And the shimmer I showed you, it has a lot of sparkles. But we also have the matte. And it's just white. And you can add ink to it. And in fact, I did that. I added some Parakeet Party ink. And you see how that is? It doesn't have the shimmer. but it is still the embossed. And this sort of reminds me of that flocked or velvet paper, but that is an option. But I'm going for the sparkle today. So I'm going to use this mask that I used earlier, and I'm just going to line it up. Well, you know, sort of line. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to line it up just a little bit in the center of those. And once again, I'm going to tape this down because I'm going to get messy. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, one of the things with this is that you once you use this, you need to clean it up fairly quickly. Or it will dry, because it dries quick, which is good. But at the same time, that means you have to scratch it off your tools. And I didn't bring water in to put this in. But I have some wipes over here, so we're going to do that. So, okay. So, I make sure you keep this closed up when you're not using it. And I'm just going to use, this is a palette. We've got these, you can get these palette knives. There's a set of 3 of them, and I like using this one. There's also a really big one and a small one, but this is the one I like. And I'm just going to apply this on here and fill it in. There we go. Get some on here. Okay, it looks like I have it where I want it. So what I don't need, I'm going to put back in. So I'm just going to scrape it off and scrape it off and do some more scraping. Okay, and then I'm going to close this up and see, you can get messy. I got it on my fingers too because I'm hurrying a little bit. When I don't have anybody watching, I can take my time. But I do have some wet wipes here that I'm going to use, and I'm going to clean this tool really fast here. Okay, so like I said, it dries, but it will that means you've got to scrape it off. So I'm going to, normally I just have a little bowl of water off to the side, but I did not plan ahead this time. So get my tape off. And I'm just going to pull this back. There we go. And I'm just going to put this between 2 wipes, and then I'll take it to the sink and I will clean it. So there we go. That should keep it so it doesn't totally dry on me. Okay, now we're going to put this off to the side. We're going to let this dry. Get this out of the way. Now, isn't that pretty? And it's going to look even prettier here in a minute. So, okay. So, now, while this is drying, I'm going to use this to back that. And you're not going to see this because this fits totally on here. So, this is where I come over and I am frugal. And I go ahead and use the parts that nobody's going to see. Okay, because nobody's going to see those holes. And this is the lasting label punch. Get that out of the way. And we are actually going to use one of those. So I'm going to use which one is it? The Go-To Greetings. I'm going to do just a note. So we will go ahead and stamp that. I got 2 pieces of paper because I didn't know, they're just scraps. I didn't know what size I wanted. So where'd I put my ink? Here we go. Open up my ink here. And we'll go right there. Just a note. Perfect. Okay, close up the ink. Okay, get that out of the way. Now, let's see how this is. Okay, I'm just going to scrape around the edges a little bit. There we go. You need to see this up close and personal. Can I get the angle? There you can start to see the sparkle. Doesn't that just shine? Okay, and we're gonna make this real easy, simple and easy. So we're just gonna adhere that onto here and do that by, so you see, I've not had to let this sit for very long at all. Oh, my glue, come on now, there we go. It's about empty here. There we go. Get a little bit of glue on there. That is not a lot, but that's okay. And this is just going to be centered right here. Yep, perfect. Like I said, this is already dry, so I'm going to flip this over. Okay, now, what we're going to do is boom to boom. And here is that. But I'm going to cut that at an angle. There we go. And I don't need it quite as long, so I'll trim that. And I think I'm going to trim this just a little bit. Okay, to go just right there. I got a little piece sticking out there. Okay, so now I could put ribbon around here, but I'm not going to. I think this is gorgeous the way it is. So, put some more glue on. See, my glue's drying up. I'm at the tail end, but I don't need very much. This is the liquid multi-purpose, and I don't need much at all. So that should do the trick, that little bit. And we're going to center this right here. Okay, and then that label that we punched out, I think I want you right, I think I'm going to put you right in the middle. And then I think I want to like that or like that. I don't know how I want that. But I do want this elevated. So I'm going to come over and get a couple dimensionals and put that there. Here we go. Cool. What are you guys up to? Oh, Marilyn. Oh, you're not getting a great connection. Bummer. Well, hey, I tell you what. I will be saving this on the, I think I'm going to put that here. I will save this video over on YouTube and send the link out. And for whatever reason, normally it's fine. You can see things there. So I'm going to put that here. Now, one thing to think of, this here is raised. You know, it's not flat. So you need to make sure it adheres well. And I found the best way is using the dimensionals, because the dimensionals, and so I'm going to use more than I normally would. And there we go. And we are going to, I think I decided I'm going to put you right here, right there. And I'm pressing it in to get in the grooves. Okay, so now I want a little bit of pretty, and I was thinking about doing a bow, a double bow with this. Oh, what is this? Where did I put my snips? Here we go. This is, what is it? Ah, the baker's twine, the new colors. So I'm gonna just do a bow real quick. So, you know, there's always pressure when people are watching me. Yep, see, I didn't grab it all. Let's try it again. It's probably always bigger. It's always better to go big and then tweak it to make it small. Go like this and go like this. Get my snips so I know which I'm doing. And I pulled too hard in there. There. I hope you're healing up, Marilyn. I know you had some health issues, and I hope you're healing up well. So, okay. And then I'm going to put that bow there, and I'm just going to use a glue dot. I find that's the best way. You can always use the liquid glue, but I like using a glue dot when I can grab it. There we go. And get my take your pick tool. There we go. Now, that's it for me. I'm not going to add any more. I can, but I tell you, I think this embossing paste does it. Let me see if I can, there you go. You can see the angle. You see that shine. Isn't that gorgeous? So that is fun. Now, I thought I would go ahead and show you, this is one that I did earlier. And once again, I added color behind, 3 different colors. And then I used that same punch, but I ran it through an embossing folder. And can you see that texture there? Isn't that fun? And added a little bit of ribbon. So, and the last one I want to show, this one is really bumped up. Now, these are just 3 different colors of paper that I glued together, and then I used the embossing paste on, backed it with black, but then my card, I ran that through the embossing folder and added some color to it. And crap, I wonder what the name of that is. I'll have to I'll post it, what the name of that folder is. But so, and then I had a little bit extra of these, and so I just brought it inside. So there you go, three cards using the embossing paste. And I will finish this card up here so you can see what it looks like. And gang, this is where you can catch up with me. craftingwithsuzy.stampinup.net. This is my March host code. And like I said, I do classes locally at the Lebanon Library, and that is April 13th at 3 or 5:30. I do 2 different sessions. So, Marilyn, I'm glad you're feeling better, and glad you're healing. That's great, lady. So, gang, hey, if you like this, let me know you like this video. And like I said, I save this over on YouTube. So on YouTube, you can subscribe to see when I upload things. Sometimes I do videos just over there. Most of the time, I do them here at Facebook and put them over there. But, so gang, thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate it. And I will catch up with you later. Take care. Bye-bye.